Welcome back to Earth 2115, welcome back to the ED campaign. We're going to go to Alaska today. Extract mineral resources from UCS territory. We are sending you into enemy territory. Your orders are to construct a base and send us as much raw material as possible.
New resource field located.
You are far ahead of our own front lines. Exercise the utmost caution. We have discovered rich resources of raw materials in the north. Unfortunately, the enemy has already begun mining. Your first mission is to destroy all enemy structures and to shatter our resistance. Your second mission is to construct a base and to send us 100,000 credits. We can do that. You here, please get me a power plant.
Right, sir.
We go transports on the way, very good.
Any work for me?
Let's get a mine here.
Right, sir.
And also a refinery, of course. May as well get all of that going, and possibly supply depots. That seems sensible.
Yes, sir.
Actually, maybe a little bit further away here.
Yeah. Transporter.
You here unload immediately. And then another supply depot here as well.
Right, sir.
Oh, I should probably start researching stuff, such as a better helicopter. Also medium defense building, yeah, that sounds good. And the mine you can get yourself, oh, 20mm double chain gun. Also get 2 extra helicopters here, who doesn't like that?
Hey, comrade.
Here we go. Let's send you back here. And you come over here, please.
Over and out. Any work for me? Yes, sir. Over and out.
So the first enemy base should be here by the resource field that
Selected.
was mentioned here.
Awaiting order.
First things first.
I'm off.
You here murder
Charge. Roger. Charge.
power plant here, and also everyone who's defending it, which isn't too many guys right now. Here we go. I think the transporters arrived. Very good. Helicopters, you get in here. And also 2 repair units, as well as... Well, I don't need resource right now. 4 repair units. These are all... Yeah, these are all repair units. Okay, very good, very good. So that blew up in your face. Actually, do I want that here? Maybe not. Maybe I want to destroy the other power plant. Let's see.
Target selected. Enemy sighted.
There we go, and then you here are next.
Over and out. We're going down. I'm off.
Well, if you're going down, maybe shoot the thing that's going to... Well, I guess I didn't click on that guy properly. We'll do it now.
Enemy sighted.
Okay, builder here, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Target
You are next. And then I'm just going to destroy these guys here until there's no...
Roger, Commander.
none of them left.
Target selected. Waiting order.
And no more vehicle production here.
Target selected.
Oh snap, you actually have power. Oh, that's not good at all.
Charge.
You can fix that, however. So you stop stealing my resources.
Checkpoint set.
Do you have any weapons here? Doesn't look like it, so kill the other power plant. I think these guys might already be out of luck here. Let's check in on this transport here. Not done yet. So you also get in here. Power plant's going down nicely, thank you very much. I think that should be it then. Very good. You come over here, please.
Checkpoint set.
And you go to the mission here.
Reporting. Rambling. Checkpoint set.
Please come over
On my
here.
way, comrade. Research complete. Awaiting
It is complete, that's great, but there's more to research. No, don't have another chassis for the helicopter here. But that's all cool.
Yes, sir. Over and out.
I'm down here.
Set.
There's the transport here, right? Yeah, almost there.
Transporter has arrived. Standing by. I'm off.
Load here. And we'll see whether we can find...
Located. Target selected.
Can you please target this helicopter?
Over and out.
Tower here.
Yes,
You are
Commander.
helicopters.
Over and out. Help. We're boxed in. Standing by. Units lost.
That happens. Let's quickly kill all these resource gatherers here.
Waiting order. Yes, Commander. Roger.
You come over here.
Target selected. Engine. Attack.
Find the engine. Sure.
Roger. Attack. Roger. Target selected.
These guys are going down quite quickly, which is great. So let's make sure
Roger.
this continues. Just stop. What are you doing? I did absolutely not tell you to come over there. There we go. Next, I'll establish another troop here. You're also going to come over here.
I'm off.
And I should probably send the transporter back as well. Okay.
Standing
Just
by.
stay here. Whatever you're doing, just stop. There we go. They're still sending... What are you doing? Just stay... Oh, wait a second.
Roger.
You've got the wrong mode on. Okay, that was my fault. She'll set you to that. She'll set you to hold position, which I did now. Okay, you please come over here. The eye is often highly vulnerable to like economic rates here, because they will always replace their resource gatherers, so they prioritize that, and then
Order has arrived.
they're basically guaranteed to run out of money. Okay, I guess I want some transports here.
On our way.
Yes, I do in fact would like to have some transports, and I think that will be it for the time being.
Service. Right away, comrade. Standing by. Roger.
Then of course we have a third base here,
They're mine.
which
Checkpoint set.
resource field we have located, so let's see whether... Oh snap,
Yes, sir. Over
some
and out.
anti-air here, that's for
Research
sure.
complete. Target selected.
But if I target...
Awaiting
there we go.
orders. Right away, comrade.
So no more power for that building.
Reporting.
And now they all destroyed these ruins here, which is not so great, because now there's a whole swarm of these guys coming over here. Yeah, that is probably less good. These guys are still sending.
Standing by. Awaiting
Still sending guys. I think you should actually come over here, and you should come over here, so we can swap my veteran choppers here, but not after you, not before you. Destroy this guy here. I still have resources for that. That's fine then. What's the deal here? 2 mission.
Awaiting order. On my way.
Yeah, this should do the job, I guess.
Roger.
You are...
Roger.
Are you a grenade launcher guy? I think you are.
Help. Waiting order.
You get out of there?
Set. At your service. Yes, sir. There they are. Waiting orders.
Okay, that thing actually still has power.
Has arrived.
It's a bit unfortunate, but that can be fixed. Let's kill their worker unit here.
At your service.
See whether you here are within range. You are actually.
Awaiting
Yeah, it's not so good.
charge.
I think I just need to remove you here from the equation. Otherwise, we're really gonna be in trouble here soon.
Roger. Yes, sir. At your service.
You here seem to be doing okay.
Charge! Charge!
Whoa, okay, so you need more ammunition. Yeah, that's fine.
Orders. I have 'em. At your service.
You seem to be doing just fine here. You're gonna get yourself killed, thank you. And same goes for you. Whoa, yeah, you died really quickly. At least you here on the way here don't have to worry too much about
Standing by. They're mine.
running to the
Research
enemy
complete.
while you yeah. Helicopter rocket launcher. Now the helicopter rocket launcher is unfortunately not as good as it sounds, because it runs out of ammunition like immediately. Oh, whoa, don't do that. No, come over here. Not just fly straight into the enemy lines like this. That'd be
At your service.
most unfortunate. Okay, I think these guys here might be basically done. They also have power plants here which are moderately vulnerable. Hey, look at you here. Still coming. Is this building here armed? We'll find out now.
At your service. Roger, Commander.
Because then I could just... actually that is armed, yeah. Okay, let's forget about that then. I'm gonna do this the safe way. Still have enough ammunition left here. Just need to watch out that
Yes, sir.
none of these guys fully runs out of ammunition and flies into
Roger. I'm on.
enemy fire. Yeah, I think otherwise these bases have effectively been neutralized. I don't think I have any extra. I lost like 1 or 2 helicopters. I think I might still be 1 or 2 above the build limit, or maybe just on the build limit. But whichever one it is, it's fine.
Look, none are away.
Here we go.
We're busy.
Also means now it's time for you here to gather
Yes, sir.
some resources, please.
Any problems? Fun starts.
I think these guys here are done too. Alright. You here, I think you're gonna need some repairs.
Standing by.
Let me just come down here
Dismantling.
so you can safely return home.
Reporting.
You here are still doing just fine.
Standing by. Checkpoint
You
set.
come over here as well,
Reporting.
and then join me here.
They're mine.
Everything else here is all cool. You could actually get yourself repaired.
On my way, comrade. Immediately. Reporting.
Sure,
Target selected.
blow up some of their stuff here.
Roger. Target selected. At your service. Yes, sir. Over and out.
All good here.
Awaiting orders. Roger, Commander. Charge. I've been hit.
Have we been hit? Yeah, whatever. I don't think I lost anyone here. Hey, there's a grenade launcher tiger hanging out here. I think that's a grenade launcher. Hey, helicopter rocket launcher. Very exciting.
Standing by.
But yeah, as mentioned before, that thing has like no ammunition. Let's fell all these trees here. I wonder whether they're just pre-placed so the AI won't harness the whole field. And you actually have something left here if you need too long to get to that base. I could imagine that. Who knows? In any case, please blow that up.
At your service. Attack. At your service. Immediate service.
The drama music here, but sure.
Charge.
I think you need to reload as well, all of you here. And maybe I need some repairs here too. If I can
Roger.
get any... I think I might have to like transport you over here or so. Otherwise, there's just not going to be enough space to actually land all these helicopters.
Standing by.
And you small helicopter here could please join me here.
Checkpoint set.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Awaiting orders. Standing by. Reporting. Yes, sir. Over and out.
Okay, okay.
Awaiting orders. Charge.
Destroy this ruin here, please. And then this weapons production center. Thank you.
Roger, Commander. Target selected. Standing by. Right away. At your service. At your service. Awaiting orders. I'm off. Reporting.
And you can land here as well, please.
Immediately.
Gonna fix all of you.
Right away.
Nope, still not everyone who's landing here.
I'm off. Right away, comrade. Awaiting orders.
But we'll get there.
Immediately. Awaiting orders. On my way, comrade. Will do, comrade. Reporting.
Almost there.
Right away.
And just one more of you.
Reporting. I'm off. Immediately. At your service.
This is a little bit tedious, but it's not too bad.
Standing by.
At least these guys here are quick to fix because, as said before, they don't really have much in the way of ammunition. Also, I think I'm going to give you here a rocket launcher. You here too. There we go. Because we might need you for
At your service. Right
for
away.
defense duty.
Yes, sir.
Because we're gonna be rushed by units if you destroy this base in the north.
Complete.
Research is complete, so is there more? Yeah, that's the upgraded helicopter rocket launcher. And you probably remember that, but we also have a different chassis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just transfer some money here already. We have the Grozny now, just the same but a little bit better. And I'm also going to give you the chain gun, because as I said before, not enough munition for that rocket launcher. So I did have one chopper here that wasn't
Awaiting orders.
assigned to any group, or
Reporting.
did I not? Whatever.
Roger. On my way, comrade. Standing
Good
by.
enough.
Standing by. Roger. Checkpoint set.
Back to base with you,
Over and out.
and over here
Roger,
with you.
Commander. Transporter has arrived.
Very good. Let's take some money here, because why not? And then let's see.
At your service. Target
You
selected.
clean out everything here. The enemy base has been destroyed. During the attack, we intercepted enemy radio messages requesting reinforcements. But there was more. They also talked about a new research program. Most of the data was in code, but we are working on decrypting it.
Today, our soldiers achieved another crushing victory over the demoralized forces of our enemy. The invincible ED army has opened the way to new territories with rich mineral deposits. This will accelerate construction of the evacuation fleet. Once again, our brave units are leading the way.
Commander. Over and out.
Yep. I'm not really sure you can demoralize the
Comrade.
the
Reporting.
UCS forces because they just use robots.
Awaiting order. I'm off.
So those wouldn't really care. But who knows? In any case,
Action at last.
let's build a launch tower here. Or do I not have enough power for that? I guess I don't. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
So there should be enemy reinforcements coming after us soon enough. Because...
Mine.
Are they US? Oh, here we go. So never mind that then.
Roger. Scrambling. At your service. Yes, Commander. Over and out. Roger. Yes, sir. Under attack. Over and out. Standing by.
Okay. You can attack the structures, I don't really care about that.
Target selected.
The important targets here are... what's important to preserve are the... Yo, this guy... Yeah, this is all fine. I can just send in another Gross or so. Another transporter and whatnot. None of this is none of these are substantial losses. And okay, make sure we actually click on all these guys here properly. Which isn't always that easy. They might actually destroy the landing zone. That would be a bit of a problem. But they didn't destroy the landing zone. Okay. So they didn't really go for my choppers, which is what I was worried about. They did go for everything else, but that's fine. Okay, you're almost dead, but that's fine. Let's get one of our grosses from our gross collection here. And to us I can probably do vehicle production on the map here, because why not? Yeah. Maybe we should build a second landing zone here, because you never know when you need another one of those. And you stay here. May as well reload, I guess. And then we have to focus on getting all these resources here harnessed, and also focus on destroying the enemy bases. Because there's even more resources to be had there. How much is actually left here? That's actually a fair amount of money. That's not that small an amount, I have to say.
Transporter has
Unloads.
We're busy.
In this case, you just come up here.
On my way.
That's where the folks will be. Site is poor yet again, but that's fine. I think you don't need to recharge for ammunition. What you do need to do is probably take out this base here at one point. Come over here.
Roger.
Let's see whether you can snipe some more buildings there. We'll take out their power plants next. And then we should be fine regarding...
They're mine. What do you want?
Okay, no, that's a bit too close. Actually, you know what? They have a power plant here.
Roger.
Maybe come over here. That might be a good power plant to snipe.
What do you want?
And in the meantime... Oh, there's actually a little bit of resources here as well.
Uh-oh.
Power plant here. And then a couple mines here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That should work nicely. Then refinery here.
As you wish, comrade. Yes, sir.
Refinery there. And vehicle production plant here.
Yeah.
Might actually need another power plant for that. Let's just put another one. They're not that expensive. Also,
Wish, comrade.
yeah, this is actually out of range of that power plant. So let's just get another one.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much is actually on this field here? Almost 150,000. It may have been 150,000 when...
What do you want?
Yeah, it's fine. We'll get to that. So let's see. I'd like to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. Very good. I thought it was a power plant, but evidently it isn't. I don't know why I confused those. But that thing does have a rocket launcher, so let's be careful there. Let's maybe go for this base here first.
Over and out.
And here we go. Alright, of course, transport base would be nice to have as well.
Production completed.
Let's pop you down here.
Comrade.
You're here discovered by smoke. That's fine. You can please get me stuff here. Can you actually destroy...
Reporting.
Can you destroy this wreck here?
Target selected.
Or can that, I think they can be just be crushed by vehicles, but I'm not sure.
On my way.
I'm not sure.
Awaiting orders.
Stop that, please.
Completed. On my way, comrade. Roger.
Not sure you even need to do that, but whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Yes.
You here.
Yes, sir.
Start here, please.
Standing by.
You are standing by, very good. You stand by in this corner here.
They're mine.
And here we go. Gonna have a nice amount of money here soon.
Standing by.
So let's see, can you target the structure here without being targeted by the other structures here? Looks good so far. They have some anti-air left here. This is a... yeah, this is a rocket tiger. So let's go south again.
Checkpoint set.
Let's just do a research check here. No, looks good to me. And yes, you can also
Yes,
start
sir.
harvesting here. And then we're going to go around all their defenses here in a nice big... actually, I've got a plan here. Return just once here.
Production completed.
Yes, I'm actually going to attack this guy here because it might be a good opportunity to get rid of mobile anti-air. You here are gonna take a hit or two, but that's fine. I can just have you fly away. And there we go. So it's not that dramatic.
Standing by.
Come down here instead. Almost there. Okay, and the economy is booming.
Production completed.
That's what I want to hear.
Over and out.
I think I also want a couple more repair guys here, because I might take a couple hits here while all of this is going on.
At your service.
And I want them back at the base as well. Not that that's needed right now, but just in general.
Enemy sighted.
So here are all these pesky little towers.
Loading. Target selected.
Destroy you here, because you could still come after my base, even if you're not much of a threat to my air units here.
Standing by.
There we go. Okay, have fun harvesting. How much is left here? Not a whole lot.
Production completed. Production
Then let's
started.
actually transfer stuff. So how much am I supposed to collect? I think it's 100,000. Yes, it's 100,000. Okay. So I may as well start doing that. Start with like 10,000 here. So that's actually gonna go to the project then. Won't just be siphoned off by me.
Standing by.
Well, it's for a good cause. I need that. I need the money to make money. It's like an investment.
Awaiting orders. I'm off. Production completed. I'm off.
Okay.
Reporting. Off.
Let's see whether I can target this base here from the north, specifically its power plant. Because then I don't think they have that much left in the way of mobile anti-air. So once that power plant goes down, there's a decent chance they have no anti-air left whatsoever. And that wouldn't that be nice if that was the case?
Checkpoint set.
So the other power plant is here. Okay, let's get over here then. Actually, I still have the small towers left, which are a bit annoying. But you can like snipe those from
Rambling.
quite from a distance, but
Target
well, actually occasionally you can if you have a chopper that's promoted sufficiently. So this might be their last anti-air guy here once this power plant goes down. Yeah, there don't seem to be another one. Doesn't seem to be another one. Boom, here we go.
Roger, Commander.
Didn't even react, so let's down the condors here. Not that the enemy is using those, mind you.
Roger, Commander. Target selected. Roger. Attack.
Here we go. Yeah, they don't have a ton of resources left. There might be another like maybe 30,000 or so.
At your service.
Who knows?
Yes, Commander. Over and out.
We shall find out eventually.
Roger, Commander. Roger, Commander. Standing by.
These ruins are actually a good way to attract enemy units as well if you want to do so, because the enemy is obsessed with clearing their base, which I guess kind of makes sense, because otherwise you end up with an Earth 2140 situation where, like in that game, power plants, like the nuclear power plants, they always leave a huge crater behind. So you can actually permanently take away space from an enemy if you repeatedly blow up those power plants. I've used that strategy in some missions where the AI would rebuild their power plant. At one point they wouldn't have enough space to really rebuild it anywhere. So you come over here, you can see whether you can destroy some of these small towers here, which will be like awkward to approach, but let's see. This one here got like a rocket off. That's not that bad. Okay, that should be the one in the south. Okay, so they get like one salvo off, so we can fix that by having you here. Actually, you're out of range now. Okay, but very good. Can you come a little bit closer here? So you didn't turn fast enough. Okay. In this case here, you can just come over here. Here we have our repair guys. You here take a step back because you're too damaged. I don't want you to be sacrificed just now. You come over here instead. Yeah, they've got a really annoying amount of small base defenses here. Just look how many those are. There's actually another... Is that a refinery they have built there? Why would you do that? Are you under attack here? Not yet. So I guess I could approach you here from the north. Oh yeah, they actually have another power plant left here as well. Okay. All kinds of exciting things going on here. Well, can blow you up, no problem. Come over here, you can get yourself fixed, please. Then I may as well give like 30,000 to the project here. Oh, let's make that... Yeah, whatever. It's fine, I can spend just a tiny bit more on that. You here, be careful. Maybe come down here and get yourself fixed before you do anything else.
What now? There they are.
Careful here. You return to base here.
Roger.
And you here can all reload, please.
Standing by.
And maybe you can destroy the rest of the towers here so I can actually reach that position and then...
Roger. Scrambling. Reporting. I'm off. Roger. Immediately. Awaiting order. At your service.
Sure.
Checkpoint set. Reporting.
You do that. Let's see. Can you... Whoa, 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 whoa. You're way too close here. Get out of there. Get out of there.
At your service. Charge. We've been hit.
You have been hit. Yeah, that could have gone
Checkpoint set.
a little bit more elegantly, but never mind.
Target selected.
Why do you have a refinery here? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. That seems to be an awkward spot.
Service. Scrambling.
But never mind. I'm not in charge of base construction for you. So let's take you down. You're next.
Awaiting order. Trembling. Roger, Commander.
No, you came too close. Go away, go away.
Down. Roger.
Accidentally clicked on the spot next to this tower here, but it's all good now.
Yes, Commander. Over and out. Checkpoint set.
There we go, and then we're almost done here.
Roger. Yes, Sector Service.
A good two-pronged attack here. There we go. Okay. Everything here is cool. You come down here, please. And then we have, yeah, I've got the transports here. You will come over here. And let's just see how much we have left here in the way of resources. We may have to destroy some of this debris here. Who knows? We can always do that later. Okay, are you all here finally? Yeah, looks like it. Then you can all land. You know what would be really cool if I told you to land and then all of you actually did that. Even though this time, I think all of you except one did it, so that's... No, yes, another one. That's not so bad. Good ratio. So you can see what the deal here is, please. Then let's see. 30,000 cents. That's too bad. And then let's... Patient here. You also need repairs. Okay, let's get a mine here. Well, actually, I guess power plant, but I want to make sure the mine fits nicely here. Nice and snugly.
Yes, sir. Now the fun starts.
What are you doing? What are you... Oh, did I accidentally send you there? I guess I did. That's fine.
Right, sir. Of course.
And then, of course, another refinery.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What do you... Okay.
And then you return to base. So let's see how much we actually have here. Almost there.
Low on power.
60,000, that's actually pretty good. That is pretty good. Here we go. Okay, fine. One more of you here needs to land. Turn all of you into one exciting group here. There we go. Some of you actually need to recharge as well. But that's fine. Let's come down here. Why would you do that?
Comrades, the first shuttle left Cosmodrome Kun this morning, filled with building supplies for the Salud space dock. Our engineers will begin their task in 26 hours. With the construction of this dock, we will take the next step towards destroying the mortal enemies of our race.
On the move.
I guess you're going back to your original refinery. Yeah, I guess that would explain it. But there's one so much closer nearby, so please go there. Thank you very much.
Right away, comrade. I'm off.
It's time to take on the final base, which already has been taken on mostly, but I need to raise it to the ground
Roger. Checkpoint
so I
set.
can harness all the delicious resources. Where was that? Was actually here, that research field. That's quite a distance away. This mine here is done.
Enemy sighted.
That's fine. Yeah, that's gonna miss. They don't have the homing missiles yet. Here we have still quite a lot of money left, like more than 50,000. Here it's down to... Wait a second. Oh yeah, that's still like 90,000. Oof, that's a lot of resources. This mission here. So this mission here really allows you to add something to the project if you really want to. Where we're at here now, 50,000 sand. Isn't that great? There they are indeed. Let's maybe take you here down. Then you didn't even manage to fire. Oh, whoops! You have rockets. I didn't expect that for some reason. No, you do not do that, please. Okay, all good here. Careful here. There's too many towers. Definitely need to go for stuff such as this power plant here. But so many helicopters that can't even all reasonably contribute to this venture here. So then I can eliminate these guys here while they're trying to reach that power plant. One down. Another one. One left. Here we go.
Awaiting order. Roger, Commander.
You may as well die as well. Much of the refinery can be equipped, actually. Possibility it may not be on the list of structures that are eligible for rocket launchers here. Wish it was slightly less foggy, but never mind. So where's their other power plant? I mean, they probably have a... They might have like multiple left. Oops.
Report, yes, sir.
At least you're going down in no time whatsoever. That is acceptable as long as you get results. And then let's see whether we can eliminate you here in a reasonable amount of time. Then let's see whether this is their final power plant. They still have a mammoth left here, but the mammoth isn't building anything, so they don't have any resource. But I mean, they ran out ages ago. There we go. Yeah, the manual even says, oh yeah, when these buildings explode it looks terrible, but it's actually super safe. Trust me.
Roger. Yes, Commander. Over and out. Standing by. Attack. Standing by. Attack.
Next, it's you.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Over and out.
And
At your
then...
service. Charge. Reporting. Help my way, Roger. Awaiting orders.
You here will be eliminated, and there's just so many of these towers here, again. But that's fine. I guess you don't have to destroy these bases. I just want to, because I want all those resources.
Reporting. We've taken a bad hit. Roger.
Be careful here.
We're going down.
Not going down just yet, so don't be so dramatic.
Enemy sighted.
There's another builder there as well.
Right away, comrade.
And we already target this tower here. In generally, yes, I guess.
Target selected. Charge.
Is that going to be it once I eliminate those four? Possibly. We shall see.
Roger. Checkpoint set. Yes, sir. We've taken a bad hit.
Okay, you're actually within range of some of my guys here, very good. You're next. I think that may have been it. Even though usually when you eliminate everything hostile on the map, you should get like a message that you can basically bail. But I guess I haven't fulfilled the actual objective yet. But in any case, you come over here. I guess I'm gonna need even more transports here. And I'm also gonna need some repairs here. We've almost reached our goal here. Turns out these mines here are actually quite deep. This had like 60 or 70,000 credits. Same as this one here initially, which I guess makes sense because I probably gave both AIs equal amounts of money and I destroyed their economies roughly around the same time. So it makes a certain amount of sense. Still quite a bit of money left here. The much needed resources have arrived at our base. So far, so good. The UCS troops have been utterly destroyed. The press here has given you the nickname Scourge of the Robotniks. Sounds good, doesn't it? We have managed to decode the intercepted radio messages. We now know the location of the secret research laboratory. Return to your base immediately. The UCS has still not been defeated. I'd be surprised if it had been, because we just invaded Alaska and the UCS consists of, I think it's actually all of the Americas plus Britain. Yeah, also parts of the globe are actually back, like Australia, which in Australia 140 they said Australia, I think parts of Africa and possibly parts of South America, I'm not quite sure, got devastated by like chemical and biological weapons so heavily that you can't even go there with robots, and people have basically forgotten about them. Like the average person didn't even know Australia existed. Oop, here we go, got the shuttle here taking those resources. So let's see. Yes, we've sent exactly as much as we need to send here. Then it's time to siphon all that, collect the rest of that money here and siphon off all of it, because I don't want to reach the end goal too quickly, because if that happens, I won't be able to actually play to the end of the campaign, which is not really true. I guess the end of the campaign is just if you finish the project, but to the final set of missions. Alright, all mines have been exploited. We now have 300,000 credits just at our base. That's like almost a third of the project. But as said before, I'm not going to finish the project just now. I could transfer more of these transports here, but I don't really need all of them back at the base. And in most missions, you get so much money, you can actually just put a couple of transports. It's not that big of a deal. So time to bail. Let's see. Yeah, I got a lot more money. I collected a total of almost 600,000. That's like half the project. But of course, some of that I also used during the mission here. Researchers, oh, none at all here. I guess that was the base I almost destroyed immediately. I got 6 done here, not bad at all. Yeah, money sent to base, quite a bit, but also siphoned off most of that. Did I really spend that much? Well, maybe I did. In any case, thanks for watching and I shall see you next time.